Okay, I think we're on. Welcome to the vlog. My name's Ian. This is Alex's camera. I'm gonna be shooting a little lunchtime special. We're gonna be cooking up these super grocer, I guess you can call them steaks, $5. This is my first time, one of my first times using a real camera, so forgive me if framing is bad. This is, how do I zoom? This is my dog Murphy over here. He's a bit of a whore for belly rubs, but he's a good boy. Just been chilling in the house all day. He came back from a big weekend in the Okanagan where he played in the water. All right, let's get to the main event here. We just got back from a workout. Funny guy at the gym. Man, did this guy talk a lot. He was giving us advice about eating protein, working out while we're young, staying fit, having a family. Definitely a character, but he recommended that we went to the new super grocer spots to check out if they had beef liver. They didn't have beef liver, but they did have these $5 steaks. Smell test. Edible for sure. But yeah, we had a good workout. Alex made a pretty peculiar decision. He decided to go to this dentist appointment instead of coming to have these delicious steaks with me. I guess I can respect it, but I was looking forward to eating with him. We'll have to do that another day. On the plus side, he left his camera in my bag, so I get to learn how to use camera. I'm just starting up the burner right now. We got our cast iron pan nice and hot for the steak. Let's see if I can set this thing up. Oh, perfect. Hopefully you can see me. I'm gonna have to bend down. Today was a good workout. One of my first times back in the gym since I've been working on the fish boat. Hit some upper body, Alex did a lot of lower body. Felt good, finished off with some neck at the end of the workout. Can never skip hitting neck. Tall, lanky guys like myself, you gotta make sure that the neck gets filled out. Big necks, big checks. It's just simple math. Bro over here is asking to get put out, so we're just gonna let him out. Super encouraging gym session today though. Chatted with a lot of characters. Met a cool guy named Tom. Hadn't been to this gym in many years, he told us, but he said that he had been going for 15 years or so. Houston legend, talking about how he wanted to become a conservation officer. He used to be an electrician, said that he hated working inside the unfinished buildings with the weird other co-workers so much that he decided to go back to school. So prayers up for my buddies Spencer and John, who are both brothers in the electrical business. Hope they figure it out and they can stay put, if that's what God wills them to do. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, tagine. It's my go-to mix. Just found this Lululemon shirt in my closet today. Have never worn it before, but apparently it was dug deep down there. Pretty big win this morning. As I'm speaking to you right now, Alex is getting his teeth cleaned, and I'm gonna eat the steak. I don't know if I got it on camera, but I did wash my hands before this. So anybody at home judging me, which is probably just Alex, I don't know who he's gonna show this video to, but the hands were washed. I'm eating the food, you're not. Quick quote of the day for all of you listeners. Scared money don't make money. If you wanna make money, you can't be scared. I got this quote, it came to my mind when Alex was telling me about how he made a big trade at the end of his trading day this morning that saved him from being in the negative. Alex had big balls to make that big trade. He had to put a lot on the line. Well, that's way too much garlic powder. Moral of the story, if you want to make money, or if you want to parallel this metaphor to other areas of your life, you've got to take big risks. All of you young men out there, go and take risks. Put yourself out there. Very rarely will someone else do it for you. Quote of the day. Let's go check on our pan. Looks like it's getting pretty hot. Just to expose Alex a little bit today, Alex didn't brush his teeth this morning, and he decided it would be a good idea to tell that to the dentist's face. Weird, maybe respectful for them to be given that information before they dig inside of his mouth, but brush your teeth, floss more. Here we have the La Stella olive oil, which is the winery right by my family's cabin in the Soyuz. Very good stuff. We're gonna put that in the pan, and we're gonna get these steaks cooking. Before I start to cook my steaks, I like to get a little bit of water on my hands to flick it into the pan. If it sizzles, it means it's hot enough to cook. These small steaks shouldn't take more than 3 minutes. I'm gonna flip them every 30 seconds and we'll see if we can get a good crust. Still recording. It's been 10 minutes. That's insane. I can now see why a lot of video creators have to do a lot of editing, because quite frankly, a lot of the stuff I've been talking about is complete nonsense. Let's just get to the good stuff. 30 seconds. Flip. Let's go check on Murphy in the meantime. It's my backyard. Let's check these satanic security cameras. I don't see Murphy on there. He's probably just out front. So flip. Minute 45. Ooh, let the dogs out. Am I right? Gate is locked. I guess the dog is on the loose. Another 2 minutes. Flip these boys. Again, my apologies if the quality or the lighting is terrible. I am not good with the camera. Where aren't my dog go? Bro must have came back in the house. Another 30. Give him a nice little tap. Still feel pretty tender. I'm gonna finish these at 4 minutes. Hopefully that's good enough to get them medium rare, just how I like it. There's bro. Where did you go, man? I'm gonna let them go for a little bit longer, just so I can get a better crust on that bottom side. I also don't know if it's a better idea for this memory card to stop the recording and then restart it, but I'm gonna leave it all in one take, just cause. Okay, it's been 4.5 minutes. Time to check the steaks. Sorry, I forgot about you guys. Still recording, that's great. Now, hey, everyone pay attention. Very important part, very, very important part about cooking a steak is letting it rest. Right now, I'm about to put a couple pallets of butter on top of the steak. Then I'm gonna wrap it in tin foil and let it rest for twice as long-ish as I cooked it. In the meantime, we're gonna go back to the pan over there and we're gonna start cooking up some eggs. Watch and learn. Now, that may look like a lot of butter, but for all of you normies out there, butter is delicious, obviously, and it's good for you. Animal fat is some of the best fats that you can consume. They're very bioavailable, which means that your body can digest them well, and they just make everything taste better. Eat more butter, stop eating margarine. Now that the butter's in there and it's getting nice and brown, grab our eggs. Now, we had eggs this morning already, but as anybody who is close to me knows, there's no such thing as too many eggs. My mom would like to disagree with that. To see your child cook 7 or 8 eggs at once is kind of jarring, but a kid needs his protein. On the topic of cameras, the eccentric fellow that we were talking with in the gym today told me and Alex that he works for a security company that deals with selling cameras to companies across Canada and the United States. I'm not a huge fan of cameras. We happen to have a couple in our house. Honestly, not a fan. I think that it's not good to have something watching you all the time, which is why I'm also kind of awkward in front of the camera right now. I don't do a lot of speaking out loud, so there might be long pauses of me not saying anything. So definitely something new for me, a little bit of an odd concept. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Now watch me cook. This is some flaky salt, or the remnants of some flaky salt. We're gonna put that on top of our egg yolk. We're also gonna grab some more pepper, put Parmesan cheese on top of them. Just watch. For all you young men out there watching this, please, please, please learn how to cook. Check out these eggs. The top of the yolk there is still runny, but there's still a bit of white on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop a lid on it just to cook that white on top there. These are about ready. Oh yeah, perfect. That should be good. Yeah, just how I like it. I'm gonna put you guys away for a second as I plate this delicious lunch meal. Okay, now take a look. Try not to salivate too hard. The real question is, are these steaks at least a little bit pink inside? We're about to find out. To all of you watching, I wish I had figured out some of the settings better. I would love to zoom out, zoom in, maybe put a flash on. That's a little bit too technical for my skill set right now, so just bear with the frame that we have going on. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still moving a little bit, just how I like it. Oh yeah. Now let's grab a beverage, some remnants of iced tea, and some grass-fed milk. I think we're gonna go with the milk for this one. And you know what? We're also gonna heat up this lasagna. We're just gonna make it a full boy meal. Clean out all the leftovers with this delicious meal that we have as well. I think my mom cooked this yesterday, so yeah. All right, that about concludes it. I'm about to eat this delicious steak. Maybe I'll try it first, one bite, and then I'll put you guys away. Thank you, Lord, for this delicious food. I wish I could share with Alex. Okay, Super Grocer steak test. Maybe I'll get a little bit of the egg yolk down there. Oh. Bon appetit. Yeah, $5 for 2 steaks, 3 eggs. What more can you ask for? That concludes this episode of Cooking with Ian. I'm about to go chill out and eat this food. Alex, when you see this, I love you, bro. It's so good to have you back in Richmond. Play some good volleyball tonight. Have fun on your date. Goodbye.